All right. So I have a special treat for you guys today. Can't see that it's running. Okay, good. We're good. Okay, so I have a special treat for you. Of course, our amazing soul family member, Amanda, and I got together here in London, and I'm so grateful that she is with me today. And we had such a beautiful, beautiful conversation this morning, as to be expected. And she created a new awareness for me about the energy of freedom. And I said, you know what, Amanda, why don't you share that with the family today? Because I feel like it would be such a gift. So I'm actually going to guest it to Amanda today. So Amanda, take it off. Let's talk about freedom.
Cool. So one thing I had an awareness about is that often instead of creating freedom, we try to create free from. And so what we can end up doing is having nothing. So we feel like we're free, but we're left with nothing. So what I really would like you to invite you to is, what about you have freedom too, which can include anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So are you willing to know that that's a true possibility? And instead of going without and having lack, actually when you desire it,
To what it really made me aware of when you said freedom is when we think of freedom, we think of like nothing, right? So it's freedom from everything and anything that you are saying that holds you down. But if you're really asking for true freedom, it's a freedom from everything, which is kind of a sense of poverty almost. It could be, right?
Exclusion.
It's an exclusion and inclusion. Yeah, yeah. So everything that doesn't allow you to create freedom to instead of freedom from, let's destroy and uncreate that. And let's open up ourselves to creating everything that we're asking for and greater. All right. So let's go ahead and begin the meditation today. So what we're going to do is, because Amanda and I are on the street, I'm going to close the close the camera off so that you can hear us, because I don't want anybody to run away with our phone. And so we will go ahead and begin and close our eyes and find ourselves in our heart. And as you do so, as you close your eyes, find yourself in your heart, just become completely present here in this space, in this moment, in this time. And you'll hear a lot of sounds around. We're outside, sitting on a beautiful stoop. Just remember that everything that you hear is a part of everything that you create, right? Everything is included. And so from this beautiful space, let's just begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from this space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy and coming up through the soles of our feet, traveling up through our body, popping up outside the top of our head, forming a beautiful ball of light. Switch your awareness into this ball of light and imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher, out past Earth's atmosphere, out into the universe, higher and higher, out through different layers of light, some dark, out through those layers, out through a beautiful golden-like light, and through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. And immediately your ball of light dissolves into this beautiful energy And you feel the connection, the contribution, the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence. Here we're going to ask for some downloads for the group. Also, we'll tap in to see what kind of messages are here for us. Remember, we receive downloads into our subconscious to change our beliefs. Change our beliefs, we change our reality. Everything that is a part of what you've asked for and what you've created. So let's see what else we can choose today. So would you like to have this expanded definition of freedom? To know that you're worthy of tapping into this expanded definition of freedom, and that you're asking to release yourself from everywhere that you've attached freedom from, and reconnect with the ability to receive freedom to create, freedom to enjoy, freedom to have fun, freedom to choose you, freedom to choose everything that is in a greater alignment with you. So everything that brings up that doesn't allow that, let's just destroy it and create that. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, and potencies can we, our bodies and our beings be, to know this energy of freedom, to embody it, to choose, to know the greatest choice that we have is, the greatest blessing that we have is the energy of choice. What will you choose today? What will you choose that will invite more joy and more happiness and more freedom, more possibilities into your world? You know, another story Amanda was sharing with me today too is, you know, she was looking at everything that she's been through since she moved here and working things out and checking off the T's and dotting the I's and all those kind of things. And she was trying to do the calculations of coming to see us today, coming to be together today. And she was like, what am I doing? Of course, like nothing is more important than having fun and connecting and whatever. So everywhere that we're making calculations in our own life, because that really, really resonated with me as well. I do that so many times a day, and I'm sure a lot of us do. So everywhere we're making calculations of our life, instead of actually creating from the choice that whatever choice that you commit to that is in alignment with you will create more greatness and more freedom for you. Everything that doesn't allow that, can we destroy it and create it, please? And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to live your life, your day-to-day life with complete abundance, complete allowance, and the knowing of the connection that you have to all that is as a creator, that you can create anything that you would like. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to acknowledge you as a source of creation? And everywhere that you're cutting off that knowing, in order to validate other people's points of views about the life that you're living, instead of choosing the life that you wish to create, let's also destroy it and create that too. Many of us are stuck, right? I get this energy. A lot of us, including myself, and you know, we were talking about this today as well. Many of us are just kind of stuck. We're stuck being spoon fed, and we're only receiving ourselves to receive that which we're being spoon fed, instead of asking for more, instead of going for more, instead of, you know, allowing yourself to have the Chateaubriand, if you will, right? You're settling for the hamburger from McDonald's, the happy meal. So everything that brings up for you, let's destroy it and create it. Not to say the happy meal is not delicious, but you can have both. You can have everything. So would you like to know what it feels like, and that you know that you're worthy of asking for more, worthy of desiring more, worthy of looking at where you're being spoon fed and saying, this is nice, but I want more. Are you willing to commit to whatever that is? If you'd like that, say yes. So it's about exploration, right? It's about going out. It's about learning. It's about asking more questions. It's about diving deeper into your questions, your asks, your curiosity. So can we elevate those energies in your life to expand curiosity in the best way possible, to know that curiosity capacity is your divine connection to the vessel that you are to ask for more. Remember, we cannot receive without asking questions. So would you like to increase your capacity to ask the questions so that you know that you could receive that which you're asking for? The answers. Remember, you're not looking for the answers from yourself. You're receiving them from the infinite. So everything that doesn't allow that, let's just destroy it and create it. Yeah, and everywhere that we've decided, and all the places in our lives where we think that we have to take care of others, and that if we don't take care of others, then in some way, some shape and form, we are not being divine spiritual people. We're not doing our job. Nowhere in the handbook of being a spiritual person does it say that you have to fill up everybody's cup without taking care of your own or at the expense of that which you feel depleted by. So everything that brings up, let's destroy and create it. And would you like to know what it feels like to know that you're worthy of being aware of where you're placing your energy? To know that the value of that energy is so beyond any kind of monetary number. To say, hey, you know what? This is not in alignment with my energy. Let's go back to what Amanda was sharing with us today. Let's ask, does this create more freedom to create in my life? So everywhere that you are blocking yourself from asking yourself the question, is this creating more freedom to in my life? Wow, that really, 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 really expands for me. So would you like to know that you're worthy of tapping into and only, well, let's not be exclusive about it. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to ask how that which you are inviting into your life is creating for freedom to create? Great. So that feels like a great place for us to shift our energy to those who require our healing today. So for today, I'd like for each of us to hold space for someone. Imagine someone sitting in front of you who you'd like to contribute a healing to. And see them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Imagine them happy, healthy, safe, protected, filled with the Creator's divine light. Great. Last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love? That you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright. It's like that. Yes. And now let's take our palms and rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. What that's also doing is creating an energy break, just so you know, from those that we were sending healing to. We're removing our energy from there so that we can disconnect. Now place your hands on your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body, into your being. Place your hands on your hearts. Congratulate yourself. Thank you, Amanda, for being an amazing guest an actual guest, I guess, presenter today. And thank you to all of you for being here. And thank you all for your amazing, amazing birthday wishes and the love that you shared and the gifts and everything that you have said and done and shared all over social media. And thank you so much. I love you all. I had the best day. It was a really, really special, special birthday. And yeah, what else is possible? Have a great day, everyone. Mwah. Love you all. Bye, guys. Bye, Auntie. I love you.
Thank
Mwah.
you.
Bye. So good to see you, Amanda.
Bye.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks.
We'll get her on here more.